There is nothing better than a beautiful fall day in San Diego. Sunny skies, milder temps, vibrant colors, and some of the best weather for outdoor recreation. One of the most popular ways to enjoy the outdoors is with ATVs, dirt bikes, and side-by-sides. Joining us with tips to help everyone make the most of their off-road adventure is safety expert Dwayne Taylor with the ATV Safety Institute and the Recreational Off-Highway Vehicle Association. Welcome, Dwayne.
Thank you. If we're outdoors and we're being active, it's good for our health, both physical and mental. And some of the best ways I've found to enjoy the outdoors and have those adventures is by driving a side-by-side or riding an ATV or a dirt bike. It's just great times with friends.
How can families prep for an off-road adventure on the trails?
Yeah, a couple things. First, get trained. Visit responsiblerecreation.org to find out about industry-sponsored hands-on training for each of these vehicles. Now, it's vehicle-specific, so if you want to learn how to operate a side-by-side, you'll take one course. We have courses for ATVs and dirt bikes, and with respect to these vehicles, there are kids-only classes for ATVs and dirt bikes. We recommend the entire family get trained. Get out there, learn, understand how to operate these vehicles safely, and how to use them the way they're intended in the environments they're intended for.
And whether we're exploring the wilderness through canyons and mountains or desert trails and dunes, walk us through what to do when we're out there with the vehicles unloaded and everyone is ready to ride.
Yeah, so you're at the trailhead, you've got the vehicle off the truck, you're ready to go. First, take a walk around the vehicle. Take a look at the tires, look at the wheels, look at the brakes, the electronics, make sure nothing's broken, frayed, damaged. We know you can ride one of these vehicles further in an hour than you can walk in a day. So if something doesn't look right, don't head out on the trails. Get it addressed. Second, put on the appropriate safety gear. It's the same appropriate gear for all of these vehicles. You're going to want to start with a Department of Transportation approved helmet, and then you're going to have goggles or other eye protection. You also want to wear long sleeves, full-fingered gloves, sturdy pants, and over-the-ankle boots. That's the minimum. You're going to have that on every time you ride. You're going to be in an environment where there's sand and dust and mud and trees. Make sure you wear that safety gear. It's going to keep you safe. You could also augment the appropriate safety gear with some additional items, including a chest and back protector, elbow guards, knee guards. There's some motocross style motorcycle boots over here that better protect your ankles, but always, always gear up every time you ride.
Now, I heard that there are some places that you definitely should not ride. Tell us about them.
Absolutely. These are all off-highway vehicles, and as such, they're designed to be operated on trails and areas specifically open and designated for off-highway vehicle use. So if you go to a trail head or you go to a trail area and you go off, don't blaze a new path. Don't be a trailblazer. Don't cause resource issues. Be a good steward of the environment. In fact, at some trail areas, if you go off trail where you're not supposed to, you may run into a law enforcement official who has a citation and a fine ready for you. So stay on the designated trails. Now, with regard to the ATV and the side-by-side specifically, these are off-highway vehicles. They're not intended for use on paved surfaces and should not be operated on public roads. I have a dual sport motorcycle next to me, completely appropriate for this vehicle to be operated on public roads and designated OHV trails, but the ATV and the side-by-sides, off-road use only.
And these are all great tips. Any other advice to keep us safe?
Yeah, if you have children in your party who are operating an ATV or a dirt bike, make sure if they're less than 16 years old that they're under direct adult supervision at all times while operating one of these vehicles. And with respect to the U-size ATVs, you see the vehicle in front of me, they all have a sticker or a placard on them that indicates who is appropriate to drive this vehicle. In the case of this vehicle, it's appropriate for children 6 and older. But anytime you have a young person operating one of these vehicles, make sure they're on an appropriately sized ATV.
And where can we go for more information?
I recommend everybody go to responsiblerecreation.org. From there, you'll be able to get more information about hands-on training, about free e-course offerings we have that can provide training, and also all about the kinds of safety gear we talked about today.
Dwayne, we thank you so much for providing our viewers with the knowledge they need to ride safely and responsibly.
Thank you.
And we thank you for joining us on San Diego Living. We'll see you next time.